Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Barotur Mavero, dosen Prodi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, Fakultas Pedagogi dan Psikologi Universitas PGRI Wiranegara. Pada sesi video kali ini, saya akan mendeskripsikan tentang mata kuliah pokok saya, yaitu Sentence Structure Analysis. Untuk deskripsi mata kuliah Sentence Structure Analysis, yaitu mata kuliah ini dirancang untuk memberikan pengetahuan dan kompetensi kepada mahasiswa dalam menggunakan dan menjelaskan pola kalimat yang sesuai dengan konteks waktu kejadian dan fokus subjek kalimat. Bahan kajian pada mata kuliah ini diantaranya yaitu 16 tenses dalam bahasa Inggris, kemudian passive voice, ada juga conditional sentences dan subjunctive, serta kalimat langsung dan kalimat tak langsung dalam bahasa Inggris. Untuk pembelajaran dilaksanakan secara hybrid atau perpaduan antara luring dan daring dengan menerapkan metode ceramah, diskusi, dan penugasan. Evaluasi capaian pembelajaran yang saya lakukan adalah dengan asesmen kehadiran dan partisipasi atau keaktifan dalam diskusi kelas sebanyak 15%. Diskusi atau partisipasi dalam diskusi kelas ini akan selalu saya setting menggunakan case method, dan kemudian quiz sebanyak 30%, video bersifat team based project sejumlah atau sebanyak 20%, dan terakhir saya juga melaksanakan ujian akhir semester. Adapun CPL Prodi yang dibebankan pada mata kuliah saya yaitu pada aspek pada aspek sikap, yaitu bertakwa kepada Tuhan Yang Maha Esa dan mampu menunjukkan sikap religius. S1 ini diturunkan menjadi CPMK, yakni berupa mahasiswa kelak nanti mampu menunjukkan ketakwaan dan sikap religius yang tersirat dalam bentuk kejujuran, semangat belajar, dan kesopanan. Selanjutnya untuk KU, yaitu keterampilan umum, saya mengambil KU3, yaitu mampu mengkaji implikasi pengembangan atau implementasi ilmu pengetahuan teknologi yang memperhatikan dan menerapkan nilai humaniora sesuai dengan keahliannya berdasarkan kaidah, tata cara, dan etika ilmiah dalam rangka menghasilkan solusi, gagasan, desain, atau kritik seni. Dan turunan KU3 ini yaitu berupa mampu mengkaji implikasi pengembangan kaidah, tata cara, dan etika ilmiah dalam penguasaan tata bahasa Inggris. Yang kedua, mampu mengimplementasikan ilmu pengetahuan dan teknologi dalam penguasaan tata bahasa Inggris. Yang ketiga, mampu menerapkan nilai humaniora sesuai dengan keahlian dalam penguasaan tata bahasa Inggris. Dan yang keempat, mampu menghasilkan solusi, gagasan, desain, atau karya seni yang menunjang dalam penguasaan tata bahasa Inggris. Sedangkan keterampilan khusus pada mata kuliah ini yang diembankan pada mata kuliah ini yaitu KK3 yang berbunyi mampu menerapkan keterampilan berbahasa Inggris atau memiliki language skill minimal setara tingkat B2 CIFR, serta pengetahuan kebahasaan dan kesusastraan, baik itu linguistik maupun literature, dalam melaksanakan pembelajaran bahasa Inggris yang komunikatif, interaktif, serta aktif, inovatif, kreatif, efektif, dan menyenangkan. Untuk pengetahuan, saya mengambil P1, yaitu menguasai konsep teoretis kebahasaan dan kesusastraan secara mendalam dalam konteks pembelajaran bahasa Inggris. Implikasinya P1 ini berupa mampu menguasai dan menjelaskan konsep teoretis tentang 16 tenses dalam bahasa Inggris, passive voice, conditional sentences dan subjunctive, dan kalimat langsung serta kalimat tak langsung. Sub CPMK yang saya rancang pada mata kuliah ini diantaranya itu pada sub CPMK 1 tentu adalah pengenalan tentang mata kuliah yang saya ampu. Otomatis di sub CPMK pertama saya menetapkan bahwasanya mahasiswa hendaknya harus mampu memahami konteks dan melaksanakan kebijakan dalam perkuliahan Sentence Structure Analysis. Kemudian sub CPMK kedua sudah merujuk dengan atau terintegrasi dengan P1 maupun KK3, maka saya menetapkan bahwa subjek PMK2 yaitu mampu menjelaskan konsep, penggunaan, dan perbedaan dari past tenses. Subjek PMK3 mampu menjelaskan konsep, penggunaan, serta perbedaan dalam present tenses. Kemudian subjek PMK4 mampu menjelaskan konsep, penggunaan, dan perbedaan dalam future tenses. Dan yang kelima, mampu menjelaskan konsep, penggunaan, dan perbedaan dari past future tenses. Setelah 16 tenses tersebut telah dibahas dan mahasiswa telah menguasai serta mampu menjelaskan konsep, penggunaan, serta perbedaan dari 16 tenses tersebut, maka subjek PMK keenam saya tetapkan, yaitu dengan harapan mahasiswa akan mampu menguasai konsep, penggunaan, dan perbedaan dalam active versus passive voice. Kemudian subjek PMK 7 saya harapkan atau mata kuliah ini mengharapkan bahwa mahasiswa akan mampu menguasai konsep, menjelaskan konsep, penggunaan, serta perbedaan dari 3 tipe conditional sentences. Kemudian CPMK ke-8, mahasiswa diharapkan untuk mampu menjelaskan konsep, penggunaan, dan perbedaan dari subjunctive, serta yang terakhir kalimat langsung dan tak langsung. Dan akhir atau goal dari mata kuliah ini adalah karena tadi team based project, maka di subjek PMK ke-10 di statement bahwasanya mahasiswa mampu menghasilkan teks yang terperinci terkait 16 tenses dalam bentuk video. Ada beberapa literatur yang digunakan untuk mendukung capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah ini, yaitu buku dari Betty Azar dan Hagen tahun 2019. Ini yang terupdate, yang berjudul Fundamentals of English Grammar pada edisi yang kelima. Nah, untuk buku Betty Azar yang sebelum-sebelumnya tetap kami pakai karena merupakan buku induk, yaitu berjudul Basic English Grammar, Understanding and Using Grammar, dan juga buku dari Prayitno AM tahun 2005 yaitu Mastering English Grammar. Beberapa indikator saya tetapkan untuk mengidentifikasi apakah subjek PMK yang telah ditetapkan dalam mata kuliah ini telah diraih atau terlaksana oleh seluruh mahasiswa. Beberapa indikator diantaranya adalah ketepatan dalam mendefinisikan konsep, kemudian ketepatan dalam mengidentifikasi, ketepatan dalam menggunakan. Nah, jadi 3 ketepatan ini saya implementasikan dengan menggunakan scoring rubrik atau rubrik penilaian yang terkhusus. Ya, sebagaimana yang telah saya terangkan tadi, beberapa metode yang saya terapkan secara implementatif ada ceramah, discovery learning, dan diskusi serta tes. Dan untuk menutup serangkaian dari mata kuliah ini, saya selalu mengajak mahasiswa untuk merefleksi pembelajaran, hasil pembelajaran. Hal ini untuk mengevaluasi apakah pembelajaran yang telah kami sajikan, yang telah kami terapkan dalam proses 1 semester mata kuliah tersebut sudah efektif ataukah ada kelemahan serta kekurangan, sehingga kedepannya mata kuliah ini akan dapat dilaksanakan dengan lebih baik dan akan dapat bermanfaat dengan lebih signifikan bagi mahasiswa, khususnya terlebih kami atau saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, thank you for joining this meeting today, adik-adik, and sorry to interrupt all of your space time because I have to give you some information and also the technical use of the application of 12 tenses that support our learning goals. And before we go further for the discussion of the use of the application, I would like to show you a document containing the 16 tenses that you should study during the course. Let me share the screen, and adik-adik please try to read and also observe the sentences on the document. This one, can you see?
Yes, ma'am, I see.
Okay, well, so adik-adik, all of you, please try to read the sentences in this document and try to compare it. I give you 2 minutes for reading it. Have you done?
Yes, ma'am. Finish.
Okay. So, what is your opinion about the document? What are the sentences about? Hello, Naso,
Okay,
Nuralisa,
ma'am.
Angela.
Okay. Okay, I will try it.
That's all. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Okay, the sentences are about tenses, of course. So there are four sentences in such as in one table, and those four sentences is what's that are different one from another. Such as, for example,
Okay.
he was my friend. It's simple past tense, and he was being my friend. It's past continuous, and he had been my friend is past perfect, and he had been being my friend is perfect continuous. So those four sentences are different from one another. That's all.
Wow. Okay. Great, Mas Nasa. Thank you for your opinion. This is actually and absolutely correct. And adik-adik, actually, Bubara want to show you that in English there are 16 tenses, but mostly we are afraid to master it. Before we master it, all of us commonly are afraid. But actually, mastering those 16 tenses, it is very, very easy by using song. So let me sing for you then. So sorry, dear. I for my bad voice. Just I just want you to know that mastering the 16 tenses, it is very easy. So all of you can listen first, and then I will point out one of you to to practice after me. He was my friend. He was being my friend. He had been my friend. He had been being my friend. Those sentences belong to past tenses. The first is past simple. The second is past continuous or past progressive. And the following is past perfect. And the fourth is past perfect continuous or past perfect progressive. Let me continue. He is my friend. He is being my friend. He has been my friend. He has been being my friend. So this one, it is different with the preceding because this contains sentences from present tenses. The first is simple present or present simple, and the following is present continuous, and the following, the third is present perfect, yeah, and the last is present perfect continuous. And then let me continue again. He will be my friend. He will be being my friend. He'll have been my friend. He'll have been being my friend. For this case, you can see that the use of will, it indicates about future. Okay, the first sentence, yeah, in this third verses, the first is belongs to future simple or simple future. And the second one, he will be being my friend, is future continuous. And the third one is future perfect, sorry. And the last of or the fourth one is future perfect continuous. And let's see the last. He would be my friend, he would be being my friend. He have been my friend, he'd have been being my friend. This one belongs to past future. So adik-adik try to practice this for singing the song. All of you, please unmute your microphone. All of you, please unmute your microphone.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Sarah silakan.
Patenan,
Okay, Nasri. Ya, oke, unmute all of you. Aktifkan semuanya.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Mustafi Datul Amalia, would you please unmute your microphone?
Unmute.
And others?
Unmute.
Okay, are you ready for singing?
Yes, ma'am. Ready.
Ready.
Okay, so I should count from now. 1, 2, 3.
He
Ayo,
was my
1, 2,
friend.
3.
He
He was
Okay,
being my friend. He
go
had
on, please.
been my friend. He had been being my friend. He is my friend. He is being my friend. He has been my friend. He has been being my friend. He will be my friend. He will be being my friend. He'll have been my friend. He'll have been being my friend. He would be my friend. He would be being my friend. He'd have been my friend. He'd have been being my friend.
Good voice. Give applause for all of you. Thank you. If you have the question, please type on the chat. Or if there is no more any question, we should proceed to the other part. It is the technical use of 12 tenses application. We go further?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we go further for the next. Okay. Can you see Pupara's screen sharing
Yes, ma'am. We can.
of the 12? Okay, great, adik-adik. So adik-adik, in the 12 tenses, actually this application contains of some commercial breaks, ya. Jadi ada sponsornya memang adik-adik. But if all of you want to omit the commercial break, you just type on the VIP, yeah, the VIP over there, and then you can upgrade the version for free of the commercial break. But I don't know whether you prefer to this version or just with commercial break. All of you just operate the application. Silakan dibuka sendiri dari situ. The application containing past, present, and future. And then there is also simple, perfect, continuous, and perfect continuous. If we mention about past, present, and future, it relates or refers to the distinction or the distinction of time or duration, whether it happened, an action happened in the past, or an action happens in the present, or will happen in the future. So this is about the duration or the classification of timing. While for the simple, perfect, continuous, and also perfect continuous, it relates or refers to the different formula or the form of the verb itself. The verb used for each simple or perfect or continuous or perfect continuous will be different. Yeah. So adik-adik, please look at those three, I mean past, present, and future belongs to the classification of timing, while simple, perfect, continuous, and perfect continuous belongs to the formula or the form of the verbs. Next, adik-adik try to type the past simple. Silakan semuanya dituk yang past simple-nya.
Sudah, ma'am.
You can type the past. Okay. What can you see over there? Apa yang dilihat adik-adik di sana?
So there are
Type past
three
simple di situ.
three feature.
Uh-uh.
Example, multi choice and arranging sentence.
The first is there any definition, Mas Nasa?
Yes,
Past simple
yeah.
verb.
Oh yeah, there is a definition of past simple.
Ah, sip. You are correct. So in the application, why Puparo recommend to use this kind of application? Because this application is valid and also reliable. Although there will be some trial errors, mungkin nanti ketika jenengan ngerjakan, mungkin akan ada error-errornya. Tetapi untuk menangani tersebut, make sure that you do the practices with high connection. Jadi nanti waktu mengerjakan wajib koneksinya sangat bagus, memang seperti itu. Jadi saya rekomendasikan aplikasi ini tidak lain karena aplikasi ini sangat bagus dan valid. Banyak sekali aplikasi yang lain, tetapi mostly it is random, ya, the structure of the material is random, and somehow it is not very clear in the explanation, it is not clear. Okay, the next adik-adik. Try to type the example. Silakan di situ adik-adik ada kata-kata example. Still on the past simple, right? Jangan ke yang lain dulu. Example sudah di type adik-adik?
Sudah.
Okay. In the example, you can see many functions of the use of past simple tense. Can see many functions. How the past simple can be used. Oh, past simple can be used for showing action in the past. Not only that, because or list of events, and also it should show duration in the past, and also habits in the past, and facts or generalization in the past, and so on afterwards. Jadi sangat banyak di situ, ada fungsi-fungsinya. Ma'am, how if I tap the practice, the below tab after functions of past simple, you can see practice and just try to choose multiple choice or arrange sentence. Multiple choice, adik-adik bisa nyoba sekarang, silakan dibuka example, ya, example and tap the practice. Example and tap the practice. Can you follow my instruction, adik-adik?
Yes, ma'am.
Masih bisa mengikuti Bu Bara?
Masih.
Yes, hello. Oke, coba semuanya dibuka yang example, terus ditutup gitu. Langsung dibuka di bawahnya functions, di bawahnya list of function of past simple, there will be a small tab, namely practice. So just tap it. Silakan kita. Mas Nasa or Mbak Wardatu Zahra, would you please screen share? Screen sharing.
Okay, wait.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Mas Nasa, try to type the which one that you prefer to, or is it multiple choice or arrange sentence? Try to finish the exercise or the practice. Sorry.
Okay, ma'am.
Silakan dicoba, Mas Nasa. All of you adik-adik silakan dijawab. We blah 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 a good film last week. Mbak Mustafi dan Amalia, can you answer? Or Muhammad Ani, what is the answer? So, okay. Make it, sorry, Mas Nasa, please click on so. Mas Nasa, okay, check it. Okay, correct. Great, Mas Ani. So adik-adik, for the practice here, I mean that the example, the practice in the example, it doesn't have any limit of duration. So adik-adik, you can try or you can train yourself to do practices of grammar. I mean that the 16 tenses, the 12 tenses in the example form, in the example menu, just for training yourself. But silakan keluar Mas Naso, keluar dari praktis ini, ya keluar lagi, tap on past simple, scroll lagi, nah oke, tap on past simple, oke. But adik-adik, if adik-adik choose the multi-choice and also arranging sentence here, it contains the the test item, but adik-adik have to be hurry because there is the limitation of the time for finishing all of the test items. Kalau yang tadi di example tidak ada batasan waktu, tetapi kalau yang di multi choice and also arranging sentence here, you should deal with the duration, the fast duration. Is it clear? So I offer it to you then. Will you distinguish your your groups, or it should be bubaros? Because I think that if you work with your own chemistry, it will be it will be very wonderful. But if you submit it to bubaro, I will do that. Enaknya apa, monggo? Apakah bubaro yang menentukan atau pilih sendiri? Each group should contain of maximum members is 4 or 5 ya, 5, maximum 5. So what do you think? Should be with Bubara or by your own decision?
Menentukan sendiri.
Gimana? Sendiri, Mbak Mila?
Iya, kalau dari saya sih.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wes. Okay. So starting from now, try to find out four members to to deal with the with the assignment for making video. Jadi mulai sekarang silakan cari kelompok agar bisa menuntaskan tugas videonya ya. Oke, adik-adik sudah selesai nih sepertinya. Terima kasih. Kalau tidak ada, oke. Silakan Aling. You raise your hand, Aling, please. Ask me.
Ya, Ma'am.
Yeah, okay, Aling.
No, ma'am. Just try the new feature of this Google Meeting.
Aduh, Ling.
Get shot then. Okay, Ani? No?
Ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, adik-adik. If there is no more question, I do believe that it is enough for socializing the use of application and also, the simulation of making song or singing the 16 tenses with your group later on, inshallah. So get ready for this course. Don't be afraid to ask me anything about the requirements or the criteria of the video or anything. Just happy for grammar and please love grammar. Please love grammar, because if you are afraid of grammar, it means that you will not enjoy my classes, that it will be continued into syntax, will be continued into grammar for and so on. Jadi mata kuliah grammar masih banyak sekali. Saya harap adik-adik mencintai grammar dan tentunya bisa tetap semangat. Insya Allah it will be beneficial for you dan juga akan sangat berarti bagi adik-adik if all of you will be the teacher, if you want to be a lecturer and also the professor later on. Is it okay if I end the session today?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Can I end this session? Okay, thank you very much, adik-adik. Would you please show me your camera? Would you please show me your camera? Oke. Biar saya tahu mana yang belum mandi dan yang sudah mandi. Ayo, wah, Azmi sudah mandi, nak?
Belum itu, Mem, belum.
Oke, adik-adik, thank you very much for your... Oke. Okay, thank you very much for your participation in this morning. Sorry to interrupt your free time, and jazakumullah khairan jaza. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Rek.